Okay, everyone, everywhere, Vogue. It's time for a SmackDown recap. Now, I can't do much of it. I think I can only do one match. We'll just go over what happened. To start off the show, Cody Rhodes came out and was about to talk, but then Randy Orton's music hit. He came out. He started addressing Cody, how they're friends, how that match against Jey Uso last week was one of the best matches he's ever seen, blah, blah, blah. And then everything froze. And it went to this like the loading screen or whatever, like the wrestling one where it's like we'll be back in 3 minutes and it's like the weird music and images of wrestlers. It did that for like half an hour, so they lost the feed, some technical glitch. So after about half an hour, it was back. Michael Cole apologizes. Worldwide Netflix had issues, so uh, they were back just as Jimmy Uso was entering the ring for his match against JC Mateo. Solo Sikoa was ringside, interfered a little bit, just enough to throw Jimmy off. Mateo picked up the victory, and then they started beating Jimmy afterwards. So then, just like last time, Jacob Fatu came down and took the piss out of them. Jimmy helped out a bit. So I think they're building towards a Jimmy Jacob tag team match against JC and Solo, I feel. Jimmy and Jacob quite aren't friends just yet, but they're starting to maybe move that way, I'm thinking. Then the backstage, DIY and all the other tag teams were discussing how the Wyatt Six, how did they get a title shot against the Street Profits tonight? They can't be allowed to win, blah, blah, blah. So Nick Aldis was there, and he said, fine. Tommaso, Johnny, you guys want to fight so bad? You can fight Andrade, and Andrade, you find yourself a partner. So that set up a tag match for later. Julia and Zelina Vega have had something going on the last little while. There was a video package from each of them commenting on the other one, and then that match was next. It was... I was not impressed with that match at all. It seemed slow. It seemed like there were some misses. Julia won and took the title from Zelina, so I think that's good because I think Julia is an up and coming talent, and I think Zelina holding the title for as long as she did was maybe a bit of a miscue. I like Zelina, but she's kind of second tier. You know what I mean? And I just find her entrance gets nothing. Like it's just silence. And then her matches usually seem to be not the greatest, right? So, but yeah, Julia wins, the new United States champion. Then they were talking about Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, how they've been kind of involved with each other the last little while. Charlotte's like, I don't need a friend, Alexa. She's like, we're not friends, just consider us allies of opportunity or something like that. So then Charlotte was thinking about it, whatever. Then Wade Barrett invited Jade Cargill and Asuka out to the ring to discuss their upcoming Queen of the Ring finals match on Monday. And Naomi came out and started talking trash. So then Jade kind of shoved Asuka to get her out of the way so she could attack Naomi. And then afterwards, Asuka gave Jade the business before that segment ended. I love Asuka. Oh, she's so great. Aleister Black was backstage with both Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis before R-Truth interrupted, looking for John Cena. So Aleister Black looked a little peeved. So then the next tag team match was up, or the first tag team match was up, the one that they scheduled backstage. So DIY versus Andrade, and the guy he got to be his surprise partner was Rey Fenix. It was actually a pretty good match. Rey Fenix he's got some cool high-flying moves. DIY is always great, and Andrade's got some good moves too. So it was a good match. I really enjoyed that match. And Andrade and Rey Fenix pulled out the win in the end. R-Truth then came out to the ring and was looking for John Cena. But then Aleister Black came out of nowhere and gave him the business and then walked out as R-Truth was down on the mat. Next up was the tag champion match. So Street Profits came out. And then Wyatt Six came out, so it was Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy in the ring. Uncle Howdy and Eric Rowan and Nikki Cross were outside watching. But then all of a sudden, during the match, it was a decent match to start, but then all of a sudden all the other tag teams came out, and they all started getting involved eventually, and it just turned into chaos. And, of course, it was disqualification, so because of all the interference. But it was actually a really entertaining match. I quite enjoyed it. Then it led into the last actual match of the night, which was the best match of the night by far. Match rules. I don't think there's a last man standing. Oh, there is. Okay. And it was for the championship women's belt. Tiffy defended against Nia. So then after this match, there was only one thing left. John Cena came out and CM Punk came out. It was their last face-to-face before their match actually today at Night of Champions. John Cena came out, didn't really get to say much before CM Punk came out, and I missed all of their career mostly because I had stopped watching wrestling in the early 2000s, missed the whole CM Punk train, missed a lot of John Cena, but CM Punk came out kind of dressed like John Cena, doing a rap and shit, so I think this was an alter ego of CM Punk back in the day. Whether it was to combat John Cena, I don't know, but he came out and did a bunch of like rhyming at John Cena and then left. And that was it. The Punk Life is what it was called. And that's the way the night ended. But this match.
The following contest is a last woman standing match.
This match was outstanding.
To the ring, from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany
Stratton has an amazing gymnastics background. She even competed on the U.S. national team.
She sprang her way into WWE after that and has never looked back.
We've learned very quickly that it's always Tiffy time in WWE. All right, I've been looking forward to seeing
So basically, Nia had the momentum for quite a while at the start of the match. She put Tiffy hard through a table on the outside. Multiple chairs. Oh shit.
What a malicious attack. This is about getting the edge, not making friends.
Kendo sticks, like she just had her beaten down. I think the steel steps came into play at some point, maybe.
Yeah, the refs got their hands full in this one.
This fight has made its way
But then eventually Tiffy turned the tables a bit.
Oh man, so many things can go wrong.
And after she had given Nia a bit of the business, they were both kind of down and out and struggling to recover and get back to game shape. And all of a sudden, Naomi's music hits. And if you know what Naomi has right now, she won Money in the Bank, so she has the Money in the Bank briefcase contract.
Taking this outside. This could be good. She heads into the ring.
So she came out with the contract, wanting to cash in and take on Tiffy while she was compromised after the beatdown she took from Nia. But Tiffy rallied in time to interrupt things before the ref could officially accept the briefcase and invoke the contract stipulation.
You have to be ready to roll with the punches.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And then Tiffy proceeded to take care of business. Give it to Naomi a bit, and then afterwards give it to Nia.
Taking it to the floor. What's she gonna do? Oh man! And Jax got taken to task right there.
And then eventually Nia went through two tables on the outside of the ring
Dicey situation
from the apron. It was a really good match, really entertaining. Nice to see Naomi come out with the...
And you never want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now. Back into the ring.
To come out with the briefcase, but have it denied, so we're guaranteed another instance at least where she's going to try and cash in with it, right?
Worked on here.
Nia needs to find that irresistible force once more.
It was a really good match, and like I know she's now had the title for quite a while. I just wonder when they're going to take it from her, because I think they really like her having it, because she is a good talent.
No. Oh, look at that.
And people love her. You know what I mean? Like, she's just really hot.
Counters that.
Now Nia
So I kind of wonder.
momentum.
Jax being like a brick wall that runs into you.
No count out as she takes this fight to the floor. She's starting to drag a little bit.
Yeah, but all that matters is being able to stay on your feet.
Momentum really on Stratton's side now.
And I bet Tiffany's looking to inflict more damage too.
Drop kick with precision.
She's getting something from under the ring.
I want a table.
And it looks like she has swift justice in mind, going for the kendo stick like that.
She rises to stop the count.
She's not finished, not just yet.
She will wisely return to the ring now.
Bang!
She's staying elusive.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Nia's getting picked apart here.
Nia's struggling, but still capable of a comeback. Nice rolling fireman's carry.
Stratton cutting her opponent down to size.
Oh, body on body. The close of this match is just ahead.
Truly fighting to the last breath, but we might be coming up on that soon. Tiffany just taking a moment to soak it all in.
That stops the count, so this
Oh.
match will roll on.
Flying.
Missile drop kick. Discus clothesline.
So much momentum.
Tiffany is taking charge.
And I don't see Stratton slowing down whatsoever.
Up to the top rope now.
Look out.
Interrupting the count.
Probably looking to deal some more damage.
I'm not done yet, motherfucker. Oh.
Nia Jax is just begging for a fight.
Oh, he's not counting me. I thought it counted when you're outside the ring, too.
Taking this to the floor. Drop kick.
Nia's getting picked apart here. Nia needs to find that irresistible force once more.
Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now.
Fighting back, however.
This could be over right here. Got the setup, and there's the powerbomb.
Oh, God, she's not done
just
yet.
turned the lights out.
We've seen these women throw just about everything at each other, and somehow they keep fighting on.
The sheer will to win is on full display.
And somehow, someway, she breaks the count.
Just a tremendous amount of heart on display in this matchup.
Stratton is all fired up.
And no countouts means she has the whole outside to play with.
Ooh,
Catches the kick.
into a dragon screw leg whip. Oh, man.
Boom.
Nia avoids contact. Uh-oh. An agile escape.
Oh, yeah.
Once more, setting it up. Oh,
Big.
God, that's got to hurt. Jax looks absolutely out of it.
Comes back into the ring. Tiffany throwing caution to the wind.
She has her target weighed and measured. To the sky. Through the air. And connects.
You want to talk about putting it all on the line.
Always an extra risk when you dive ringside.
Ratton showing no fear, no intimidation.
Referee's count has reached 7 here.
Getting dangerously close to the inevitable.
There we
And
go.
the official calls it.
Never stood a
Clearly,
chance,
they
baby.
cannot fight any longer.
Maybe, 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 maybe.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
Nia Jax defeated here tonight.
Wow, a win over Nia Jax is
Nia
huge
Jax.
for anyone.
You're right, Byron, but we know Nia won't be stopped this easily.
420, that was a good result. Not that I need the points anymore. Oops. Nope. Huh. Waste my time, waste my life as I sit and wait for choke. 96. Alright, Oos. Be your stooch. Ding, ding, ding. Dun, 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 dun. Stooch. All right, Otis.
If you ever needed a reminder that superstars
What up,
in the
you?
WWE are the toughest competitors in all of sports entertainment, tables match will do it.
What some fans don't realize is that the pain in these matches usually comes before the finale, when they're using the table as a weapon or a torture device.
I definitely don't envy
Whoopah.
anyone in a tables match. I'm glad the only table I have to deal with is our announce table right here.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. Uh-oh.
Otis with the reversal.
Would I?
Reversal catches Otis there.
Oh, nice DDT. Good golly, what a knee.
Oh, right on point.
Stiff elbow will break that up. That's right, put your ones up in the air for main event Jey Uso.
Heading up, he's thinking big from the top.
Whoa, what a landing. Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
The difficult thing to plan around in a tables match is that it can literally end at any second.
And that's entirely on you, though. You know what it takes to win or lose this match, so don't get swept up in the chance and the adrenaline.
gonna get it
Keep your
into the ring. I can
surroundings
set
in
it up
mind.
just yet.
Set up the table where you know
that
you
could
could dodge it
backfire
if
on
you
me.
had to.
Getting back into the ring.
Soaring!
Look out below! Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
He climbs into the ring.
Samoan drop.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
All the momentum has swung to Jey Uso.
Any of Otis's defenses have been pegged. Brought down with a snapmare.
Clubbing blow to the back. Into the ring now. Jumping clothesline. What agility.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
There's that mean streak of Jay's coming into play.
Fueling Uso's furious up top rope.
Uso splash! Will Jay end this?
He turns it around. Connecting with a
look at
sharp
this.
elbow.
How dare you?
Oh, ouch. Oh, look at that scope slam.
Uso splash. Does that finish Otis off? Table is set up. Oh boy.
Oh shit! I think I had my stick pointed the wrong direction. That's what she said. Oh.
He'll take things into the ring.
The table behind him now, not where you want to be.
Beef.
And that's all she wrote.
No way the table's not breaking with that amount of beef coming through.
Here is your winner, main event,
And going through that table was the exclamation point on this match. An emphatic tables match victory.
And you can see
Emphatic.
that Otis is livid with the way this match went. If the big man wasn't
Sorry, Otis.
angry before the match, he sure is now.
$101, 99 versus 99. There's no such thing as 100, right? Like I've never seen one. I've been collecting them books.
The controversial CM Punk. He's coming to this one ready for a fight.
Punk said it himself. He's
And
not
he's
in his
up
business
against
to make
one of the
friends.
best,
He's here to
baby.
make money.
Austin
Tonight is just another day at
McBain.
the office for the self-proclaimed best in the world.
No one looks more ready for business than Punk does.
But let's not forget about Theory, a guy who defines confidence the second he walks from backstage.
There is confidence and there is cockiness, Corey. Pretty sure for as much as Theory
Take off.
Big collision on the splash.
The cockiness of Theory on full display.
Theory ascends to the top.
Incoming! All the way to the outside.
And that was a collision you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Came down like a wrecking ball on a cinder block.
From the top,
You gotta be kidding me!
they got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky. Taking a moment to let the crowd know how much he appreciates them. Front face lock applied. The final cut. Perfectly executed.
Austin Theory has such an instinct for the ring. How do you find an answer for those natural talents, Corey?
If you're waiting for Austin Theory to make a rookie mistake, it won't happen. You have to seize control of the matchup and force him out of his comfort zone.
Oh my gosh.
Super kick!
Good night.
Strong counter from Punk.
Every maneuver being returned with counter fire. Counter after counter.
Elbow drop.
Will it be?
I think so.
He kicks out before the count starts.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count?
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Neither competitor is backing down. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Oh, still won the battle. So,
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Theory's got a plan to end this.
I've been collecting them books. Oh no!
Evades their offense.
Finds the advantage after a string
Least I
of
got out of
counters.
it.
Theory looking for a win in the now with
A-Town down. Can Theory put it away here? Austin Theory hoisting him up.
Brainbuster to the...
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
3, no. Almost inhuman at this point.
Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT.
I love the DDT where they leave their feet. It's just like pure momentum. Ah!
And that holds Theory back. He returns to the ring.
Big forearm.
And Theory, A-Town down. Can Theory close this?
The cover.
Oh, you're hot dogging, Punk.
Nice work.
You were hot dogging.
Here is your
I've been
winner,
collecting them books.
Austin.
A defeated CM Punk here.
Punk's going to hit the showers with this loss weighing heavy on him. But best believe, Punk will be coming back from this with a vengeance.
Against, oh, it's all 101s against 99s and shit. I think Charlotte and Tiffy should go. Studio.
We're officially underway, and the Queen looks to build on the legacy she created, one that is synonymous with excellence.
Love Charlotte or loathe her, but you cannot dispute her greatness. Charlotte owns a resume without equal, and ability with no equal.
A main eventer wherever she goes, Charlotte's star shines bright. She's proud to let you know it.
Very tough challenge she'll face in the form of Tiffany Stratton. Real competitive streak in this woman.
That's what comes from a life where you're afforded the best. You don't settle and you don't accept failure. I don't think there's a lot Stratton wouldn't do to cut a girl down to size.
Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, leg breaker.
Bam!
She anticipated that one.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. That attack might have diminished Charlotte's sense of superiority.
Tiffany displaying some of her own brawn.
Corey, what do you think Charlotte's best strategy is here tonight?
Oh, Corey, you can't go wrong with an old favorite. Slowing down the pace of the match. The Queen's in control when she's in the ring and going at her pace instead of her opponent's. Uh-oh. Thunderous powerbomb. A powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
You have to protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want to compromise your ability to throw a punch or lock in a hold. That stretch could lead to a snap.
Well scouted
what
by
the fuck is
Charlotte.
that?
And Flair gets that turned back on her. Quick thinking. thinking pays off.
Heading back to the ring.
Fireman's carry position across the shoulders, rolling through. That move took every ounce of athleticism Stratton had. Bullseye with the drop kick.
And Stratton is showcasing her arsenal.
This is where Charlotte will be tested.
Oh, wish she would showcase her arse. Showcase her arse.
Reversal. Can she capitalize? All right, she's back in, ready to go. Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Get up. Sit down.
Drop kick.
That's how I treat this bitch.
And Tiffany is getting the crowd going.
She's getting herself in the zone, but she shouldn't hesitate much longer.
Top rope, putting it all on the top.
Whoa, look out.
And after that, you know things have just kicked up a notch.
Pedal to the metal right now.
Land it. Land it.
Arm wringer.
Oh,
Yes.
how about a punch? She isn't taking this lying down anymore.
The U-turn Charlotte needed in this match could have been that right there.
Stratton turns it around. Drop kick. And Charlotte can't find an answer for these attacks.
Tiffany is unloading attacks here.
Up high.
Just completely off target there.
That is
reset
what
count
happens
there.
when you throw your body around. You eventually meet the pavement.
Oh, shit.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Hair whip.
A helpless Charlotte doesn't mean the end is near.
She's going to try it again. DDT.
There it is.
Nothing Charlotte Flair can do now.
Climbs back inside.
She's going up.
Top rope.
Oh, look out. Good Lord. Taking flight. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost? Tiffany Stratton showing off for the audience.
It's time for you to go to bed, bitch.
Ripping their opponent down by the hair. Placing them into position, and look at this agonizing situation.
And pulling the arms up and torturing their opponent.
Neck breaker.
Ouch. And this has got to be it. Kick out. She still has life.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Oh, no.
Oh, big club. Gets him out of that.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Just a relentless assault from Tiffany.
Charlotte's got to get it together to avoid disaster.
Oh, discus clothesline.
So much momentum.
Tiffany looking for the high-risk move.
Looking to finish it off.
You gotta be kidding me.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things.
Here comes another one. Ooh, skull rattling.
Will Tiffany put it away
For the
here?
love of
She's
God,
in the
she's
ring
got to be
again.
done now.
Up and around, down.
She's going for it.
Good
Tiffany
time.
gets a huge
Beat
win.
the Christ out here. She had a couple flurries here and there, but for the most part I controlled and so many finishers and signatures.
And tonight,
From the
Charlotte
top
couldn't
ropes,
finish
yeah.
the job.
If this outcome becomes a pattern for Charlotte, her future's going to look very, very bleak. I don't think that's going to be the case, Corey. You don't get paid to think.
Ripley 99 versus Lita 99. Rhea Ripley.
One thing that stands out to me about Rhea Ripley is her intense take no prisoners attitude in the ring.
Well, Rhea's not here to make friends and influence people. She's here to win.
And I'm sure she's ready to do whatever it takes to get that win here tonight.
And she's taking on the one and only Lita, a woman who challenged the perception of what the women's division once was.
Yeah, Corey, Lita brought an edge to the women's division that no one had ever seen before. And she's definitely not afraid to take things to the extreme.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Able to sidestep it.
Boom, nice.
A little rope assistance. Very effective.
And now Rhea is in a compromised position.
Lita with such an unflinching look to her here. Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
German suplex. Boom, kick.
Oh, she got out of there.
You know, Rhea Ripley is all about methodically destroying her opponents in the ring. So if I was taking her on, I'd try.
Here we go. Diving leg drop from way up high.
Taking flight.
Man, what a splash.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
And Ripley getting laid into there.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match. Lita starting to get the crowd involved.
She needs to stop saying she's going to bring it and actually deliver on the promise. Climbing to the top rope. Watch out.
Whoa, what a landing. What a reckless attack. Off the top rope, putting it all on the line. Kick to the gut by Lita. DDT.
Hazardous
The momentum
situation
on that
for
one.
Ripley.
Yeah, I love it.
Lita
Twist of fate.
With the reverse twist of fate.
That's Lita proving just how important experience and preparation can be.
Had her in her sights and delivered with authority.
Up goes Lita, thinking extreme.
Taking flight. What are you waiting for? Get back in there.
You tell him, Saxton. It doesn't matter if you're on the outside of the ring. There is no place safe when you face such a risk taker.
Hair pull net slam. Momentum's with Lita right now.
Just like I was saying, trying to control the tempo from the top.
What
Oh, no.
the hell was that?
Decided to take a leap of faith and paid the price.
Like, I was like, okay, she's setting up backwards. Oh, now she turned around. Oh no, what's this? What's the? Oh god.
Ah, look at this. Going to be woozy after that impact. We might be close to the end.
Yeah, she is in a rough spot now. Oh, Lita avoids contact.
Hair pull net slam. Big clothesline. She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thinking.
From the top. What? No matter who you are, when you crashed on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
All right, Rhea, get back in here so I can finish you. I feel like finishing right now.
And Rhea finds a counter.
These two battling to a dead heat with these reversals.
Ooh, the forearm connects. Looking to end it here. This could be it. An emphatic victory.
Here is your
Well, there's another tower done.
And we'll have to mark this down in the L column for Rhea Ripley.
Quite a bit of a shock seeing the Eradicator go down in defeat.
Rhea Ripley brought the darkness and the fury, and somehow it still was not enough to get the job done.
MFP, yeah, you know me. Alright, let's go. We'll get this one started. Ooh. Hell in a Cell, Extreme, one-on-one. Really, it's just that one that's gonna be trouble. Hello? Figure I'll buy me a motorcycle.
The Brothers of Destruction. Two of the most dominant forces in the history of WWE.
And not a lot needs to be said. Undertaker and Kane are basically punishment incarnate. You can't even explain what they've done to each other. Imagine what they'll do to their opponents.
Suffice to say, this one might be very, very short.
Each team looking to make an impact, looking to shake up the landscape of the tag team division.
Well, I'll take it one step further, Saxton. These teams have a goal of dominating the division. Big forearm. Incoming.
Crash landing powerbomb. I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
Staved off that attack. Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Hop kick. That menacing nature of Taker challenged a bit there.
Yeah, as Theory is definitely feeling even cockier here. Oof.
Oh, perfect kick. Ooh, devastating kick. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
Delivering nasty stomps.
Undertaker needs to head this assault off at the pass.
Theory is picking up steam.
Sure, he's pumping himself up, but he's also giving his opponent a chance to recover. He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him.
Oh, man.
From the top, through the air, and connects. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Oh, he knew what was coming.
Kick on target. Oh. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
No.
He knows how to avoid contact. Tag made.
Oh, shit.
Tag made. German suplex. Boom.
Kane keeps him away.
Placed in the corner. Oh, he's got him where he wants him. Here we go. And that was a well-executed attack. Well, the advantage is turned towards Theory.
Yeah, it really looks like Kane's struggling right now. Austin Theory looking to end this into ataxia.
Could Kane rise back up? Connects on the kick.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Uh-oh, hazardous
Apron
part of town here.
shot.
On the apron.
Beef.
The hardest part of the ring.
Oh, Kane waylays him.
Kane managing to get some control back now.
Beef.
Yeah, Kane's survival instincts are taking over.
We're reaching a point where these superstars must be hurt, must be vulnerable.
And who's going to find a way?
He thinks he has it. Oh, that was close.
This match continues.
Ooh, Undertaker isn't being given any room to recover.
Yeah, Theory's proving hard to keep up with.
Oh, my goodness.
Looking to vanquish the Devil's favorite demon. Austin Theory about to take his opponent.
Beef.
ATL.
Can Theory close this?
What are we going to see from Theory?
Blast off.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Crashing hard onto the floor.
My goodness, that did not go as planned.
Might have been a bad plan to begin with. Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
God.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring.
Striking down with the axe handle.
There's the big boot. This could do it. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
All the punishment he's taken, and yet he's still in this match? Dodges out of the way.
We're undoubtedly nearing the end.
He can really stand to get back as good as he's getting right about now.
Boom! Strong Irish whip.
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh. Nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
And now Austin is thriving off the audience.
The WWE Universe luring these superstars on.
Pumping the adrenaline they so desperately need right now.
Here he goes for the win.
Can he close it out?
Forces the shoulder up after 2.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
Supernatural power. Big forearm.
Reversal. What a counter. Reigns down an elbow in retaliation. Placing them into the corner.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Boom. Into the cover.
There it is.
Exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor.
That was a good
forever.
match, fun match. So next time we play, I'll start with that Fatal 4-Way, which will be the tough match. And then it's 3 individual matches in a row.
And Finn Balor.
A loss like this is going to haunt
That was
the
a pretty
brothers of
efficient and
destruction.
productive
Really
round.
putting the sports and sports entertainment.
Didn't
This
have
is
to
a
redo
duo
any
that
fights.
really practice their teamwork.
That's unusual. Unusual. I was. I'm just gonna go see if I can get anything from the store. I don't have anything unopened. Yeah, I don't have enough. Yep, nothing. That's our sesh for the day. Hope you enjoyed. Oh.